Hello everyone! Happy Tuesday night. I hope you all had a blessed day today. This is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. States have decided to send out payments to their low-income residents in September. There are also millions of Americans that may be eligible to receive a larger fourth stimulus check. This coming Friday, I will be giving away two $75 Walmart gift cards. For more details on how to enter the giveaway, please make sure you watch until the end of this video. Thank you so much, everyone. Millions of people are poised to lose their unemployment benefits this weekend, when federal crisis-era policies will come to an end. Congress authorized a historic expansion of the country's safety net for jobless individuals in March 2020 to manage the fallout of this economic downturn. Lawmakers twice extended those temporary expansions, which increased the number of people eligible for unemployment benefits and raised the amount of weekly aid for many recipients. Absent of congressional action, that aid will lapse after Saturday or Sunday, depending on the state administrative rules. Lawmakers seem unlikely to extend these policies for a third time, given improvements in the economy and labor market in recent months. According to an estimate from the Century Foundation, if that happens, about 9 million Americans will lose their benefits entirely, and another 3 million or so will see their aid reduced by $300 a week. That's what the group projects. The average person would receive about $321 a week without the extra supplement, or about 38% of their pre-layoff wage. The White House supports ending the $300 weekly bonus payments as scheduled. Officials point to an average of 832,000 new jobs added per month over the last 3 months, and a U.S. unemployment rate that's fallen to 5.4% as evidence of a rebounding economy. However, the Biden administration urged many states with high unemployment rates to continue paying benefits to certain groups past this weekend's cutoff, using federal funds allocated to states by the American Rescue Plan. Those groups include the long-term unemployed and workers like independent contractors who don't qualify for traditional state aid. It is unclear whether states will do so, though. The U.S. Department of Labor is not tracking those decisions because the use of funds isn't within its oversight. So everyone, what are your thoughts on this? Please leave them in the comments section below. The U.S. government has sent out 3 rounds of stimulus checks since the economic crisis began in the spring of 2020. All eligible Americans received up to $3,200 from Uncle Sam, and some are still seeing additional payments from the economic impact payments. Democrats in Congress have a little over a month to hammer out the details of their $3.5 trillion reconciliation budget plan, which they plan to push through with a party line vote. But some Americans will be receiving an additional stimulus payment in September. The Internal Revenue Service has until the end of December 2021 to distribute the funds from the third round of economic impact payments, or better known as stimulus checks. That round of direct payments to American taxpayers was based on tax filings, like the 2 before that. But once again, the IRS had to use the prior year's information to determine how much to send. So everyone, the key word for this video is maple. Those who saw their income take a big hit during the crisis were possibly eligible for a supplemental payment. Conversely, those who were overpaid got to keep the extra money. The Internal Revenue Service has been sending out plus-up payments since April of this year and will continue to do so weekly until the end of this year. Those who had not filed a tax return in the past 2 years due to low earnings but filed this year are seeing their stimulus payments as the IRS processes returns. The tax agency has been working through a backlog caused by this crisis, made worse by a decade of budget and staff cuts. The California Franchise Tax Board began sending the first payments on the tax refund enacted as part of the $100 billion comeback plan. The first Golden State stimulus payments went out on August 27th to some 600,000 residents. However, the state tax board has around 9 million payments to send out, which it says will be issued between September 1st, 2021 and October 15th, 2021. Some states around the nation more narrowly target portions of the population to dole out some extra cash. Some U.S. states targeted those with low incomes and taxpayers who were some of the most affected financially in the aftermath of this economic crisis. while other states and localities chose to reward their frontline workers with $1,000 bonus checks or hazard pay to say thank you for their service. So everyone, that's the end of the video for tonight. I greatly appreciate all of you joining me here today, and I hope you found some of this information helpful. Remember that this coming Friday, I will be giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards. To enter my giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below the keyword of this video. Please know that there will be a keyword in each video for a total of 17 keywords for the week. Whomever has the most correct keywords entered by this Friday's video will be automatically placed in a giveaway. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed week.
The ADA gives all Americans the opportunity to fully participate in our democracy, in our economy, and in our society. The ADA gives all Americans the opportunity to determine their own future. Self-determination, which I believe the government must facilitate. That is the impact of the ADA. And after all, the promise of America. At the same time, truth must be told. The ADA was a very important beginning, but there is still so much work to be done. Both on enforcement and future legislation. And that is why I am so heartened to see the generations of leaders who are here and remain committed to doing this work. In fact, earlier this month, I met with several leaders of the disability community who are fighting for voting rights. And they told me about the obstacles voters with visible and invisible disabilities face when casting a ballot. Long lines, rickety ramps, broken elevators, tables that are either too high or too low, complications with voting assistance. The list goes on and on. One of the leaders, in fact, said to me, she said, "Vice President, equity cannot be achieved without disability being part of the equation. This is a fight that is a civil rights fight, a human rights fight. This is about equity. And whether or not we are truly committed to the principles of equity in every way that we as government and as a society can enforce those important principles. And as we all know, that truth is not just about voting then. It is also about employment. It is about an education starting with pre-K.